This is Margaret Ann Windsor. That's my real name, Victoria's second. I'm the legitimate monarch, and I'm going to make this short, and I'll give you the reason on here for this one this morning, this video. My father's King Edward VIII. His own brother George VI, the illegal monarch, and Elizabeth's father, helped kidnap me and helped take his own father down. Those that helped him were the Kennedys. Joe Kennedy was ambassador and to England, 36 to 46. They dropped me off in Moulton, Alabama in 41. I was kidnapped, and it was equivalent to a pigsty, a hellhole. I found out in 83 about my kidnapping. So the only steps have been made is to kill me, really. The suffering of me and my sons, who are the legitimate heirs after me, is so horrific. It's unreal. It's the press, controlled press by the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, the very people that are New World Order with Elizabeth, who helped in my kidnapping back then. So anyway, what I wanted to do, I'm going to show you the pictures here that I've shown before, and I have former videos if anyone cares to see how a woman is celebrated who's got to be so cold as ice, and that's Elizabeth. I'm going to say that when I was brought to Moulton, Alabama and dropped off there was a large portrait of my father in his royal uniform, and this would have been in 39. My father was married to American Claudia Ruth O'Keefe Windsor, legal and all. He never married Wallace Simpson, a double did, imposter. But when I was dropped off there was a large portrait about the size of this mirror, if you can see it. You're going to see my bed and stuff. I'm not in the best of health. I have allergies to chemicals, and that's been used on me, and my immune system attacks itself. But that was about the size of the portrait, and he was in royal uniform in 39, holding me at my christening, Victoria II. Now then, I find it appalling anyway that Elizabeth, the press release I just heard, this is the day John Kennedy was shot in Dallas. His father had kidnapped me. I think I said that, Joseph. Yeah, I did. And bring me over here in this horrific hell I've lived. And my mom and dad, they're deceased. They never got their daughter back. They never got the lies cleared up. The Brits, the true Brits, have paid for this fiasco of them spending, and anyway, they're illegal. But the reason I put this today is because in the release today, it's going to show for the first time in history, it says, the monarchs and the future monarchs all together at the christening of George, baby George, which is William and Kate's baby. I mean, you know, how cold can that be? George, the baby, was named after William's, what would that be? William's great-grandfather that helped kidnap me, George VI. And so she's going to have herself. She's the illegal monarch. She's going to have Charles in the picture, and she's going to then have William and, of course, little George. If you don't call that cold, and why? You know, it's something to show Elizabeth and all the finery that she stole. She worked for the United States, her and her father, not for the British government. Besides that, they're illegal. They're traitors. They should go before a world court and be tried for it instead of flaunting it. And I guess that's all I have to say right now. I'm going to show the pictures again if you don't mind looking at them. The first one will be of Caroline Kennedy with Obama, who is has now been confirmed as ambassador to Japan. And then I'm going to show you my father, the real King Edward VIII. I'm going to show you the imposter with Wallace Simpson, who became the Duke and Duchess of Windsor. In essence, stole my father's identity, his crown. His brother helped. I'm going to show the next picture will be George the Sixth, his brother, my uncle, who helped kidnap me and take down his brother in the British Empire with him. He's with Roosevelt at the White House in 1939, the year I was born. It doesn't take a great brain to put two and two together. It's no coincidence. And I was kidnapped in 41. Now I'm going to show you Lizzie. I can't say my name. I have to use the name that was given me when I was dropped off at the pigsty of Peggy Ann Childers. I married a Childers. Of a twin. Both twins were dead. Now I'm going to show you her and her finery. I have lived in rags. I have starved. I have frozen just to have a roof over my head. And here's Lizzie. And I think I showed you my uncle. Hate to say he's my uncle. The Windsor name's getting worse and worse. Can I say that as it goes? Just because you have a British accent doesn't mean you're British, okay? I grew up in this hellhole. I survived things that most people couldn't live a moment in. By way of saying, I hope you forgive this accent.